colonists down, getting that new settlers growth up. Jake, will high corruption increase the chance of assassination? I don't want to bring that up. I want to leave that for you to figure out. Yeah, good old Vicky. I won't even have to deal with these Timbucan separatists. Oh, but it would help if I... Did I actually build a spy network here? Or was I just hoping that Mutapa would fabricate claims? They're certainly trying. But they've only grabbed a couple. I'm confident that they'll get more, because I want them to grow somewhat. Jake and his awesome cousins. Let's just hope they don't request bowling games. Your reference is lost on me there. Jake, are there any plans to make uninhabitable regions settleable? You'll probably want to play Vicky for that. I don't think we'll ever have any plans to make this wasteland something that you colonize. But then plans can change. For example, this area used to be colonizable, and now it is wasteland. So you might notice this slider isn't doing anything. What you set here is the maximum amount that you're willing to pay each month out of your monthly budget to bring down corruption. And if there's no need to spend more, then the game won't do it. Gotta hand that one to our new programmer, Martin. Because he put that one in place. Okay, it's been a lot of fun exploration ideas, but unless I'm willing to throw down another colony and just run away, which I'm not, there's no colony available that really jumps out to me as something I wanted to do, then I'm just going to say goodbye to you. Get a slight discount on the one idea that I took there, and the rest are going to be put into admin, economic, or innovative. Chat, please choose. Because they're all pretty good, and I can't decide. The reason we need one of these three, and I can't believe I forgot, is that I need to reform the government, which is true adminicide. Okay, overwhelming support for admin, so let's go with that. So, oh, actually, admin's kind of funny, because if I'm not mistaken, you get extra available mercenaries, which means I'll be able to do even more condottieri than most people. So there we go, we're most of the way through it already. Well, most, he says. Jake, you're getting a ton of gold from Mutapa. I'm only getting one... No, not even that. I'm only getting 0.87. Mutapa will give me a ton of gold when I integrate them. This probably would have been a good incentive to go for economic, really. But we didn't. Need that interest per annum more than anything, though. Trouble is, I can't really expand all that much at the moment. But Rwanda really isn't doing anything, and I would like to integrate them, but I don't have the diplomatic points for that. Mutapa, on the other hand... Well, I would quite like to integrate them. And get their gold, their delicious gold. 1, 2, 3, soon to be 4 provinces of gold. And I'll happily make that into a state. I mean, yeah, I'll be making that a state for sure. Covers these 6 provinces, which does include 3 bits of gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units of said gold. Somebody's asking about Tyo's national ideas. Oh my. It's tempting to get that next military technology, because if I stay behind Kiowa, then they're going to rummel me when it comes to wartime. But what I also could do Let's see, it's all my culture group around here anyway, so I should just increase military wherever I can. Anywhere that's relatively cheap to do so. Like around here. Thought you'd never see the day, huh? Developing as a native. There we go. Keeps it down. But it also boosts up my manpower a fair chunk. Was 21,000, now 29,000. Or was I away from my limit previously? Why don't you colonize more African clay? I know I need to rush the admin. This admin idea group. 558, huh? I'm wondering about Kilwa. Do I kill them? The thing is, that's land that I would have to convert. But I could make them a vassal. And I'm not struggling too hard on the whole vassal front. But I would have to... hold on, could I even vassalize these guys? Where's their capital? Okay, it's right here. And it's gold again. And that gold gets around, doesn't it? Their enemy is Warsangali. Warsangali might be interested in such a... Oh, hello Ethiopia. I see you did Warsangali. Mogadishu and Pate, they're not huge. Jake, you're already behind in Diplo. I know. But I think it's worth the money to pacify any threat around here. Plus it gives me more cores that I can return to them. A lot more cores. I don't even have to give this over to Mutapa. And I know it would cost me on Diplo and integrating them, but I could just Diplo focus for a while. And when my heir eventually takes the throne, we're looking pretty good on the Diplo front. I think that's good enough reason for me. I'm going to go and kill Mutapa and make them my vassal. Does Ming have any bonuses or extra states? They do. Celestial Empire gives extra states. And I just got extra force limit, which I should probably put to use already. South African warriors, unite. Yeah, let's do it. I know it's going to cost me more. For example, at the moment I am paying 0.69 to root out corruption, and now I'm paying double that, because I am even further ahead in my tech there. Rwanda want to run another marriage for a 26-year-old? I do, well, almost anything. Let's get that army maintenance up. Up the maintenance before troops crop up, because it affects the amount of morale they have when they come into this world. So Kilwa. Kilwa. Would you care to share some maps with me before I go and tenderize people? No possible rivals, what a shame. Would anybody want to share some maps with me? No, the unknown attitude towards me hurts there. What if I allied you? Because you did say you wanted to be my ally, right? Ajiran and Maravi. Because you might show me some stuff. Still unknown towards me. We have this ally, but we don't know who they are. They just claim to come from the core. Well, sadly, that's still not getting us any of the maps. We would have quite liked to get one. The opinion helps, but hard mode and them not really knowing us does not. Curiously, would you fancy being my vassal at some point? No, you wouldn't. Okay, this alliance really has nothing to help us out with. Jake, you've been ignoring your trade guilds. That's a bunch of Diplo points you're letting leave. Oh, that's a very good point. This might be tricky to get. Oh, well. No, I've already demanded it. No, I haven't. It's that they don't have enough influence. Here, have some influence over my country. But I need a bit more than just that. I need this to go over 50. Can I give them something? Can't give them that because it's not a state. But this is. Is that enough for the merchant guilds? Not quite. They're a bit more fussy than that. I'd love to give them a bit more, but I think I'll just take what I can from them right now. Same with you, clergy. You have some contributing to do. Everybody's influence is so low. Still, I'll take it. Ticks up anyway. Can you threaten war against a nation that hasn't discovered you yet? I believe we can. Okay, Gabon this time. I think that's to the north. Into the unknown. No, I think we need that 20 admin, even if it does cost prestige there. Right, I'm getting distracted here. I need to slaughter these guys that don't even have a fort. And although they have friends, their friends are insufficient. Oh, I don't have just cause for war, but that's good because I can fabricate claims. Hell, I can fabricate 2 if I want, but 1 will do. Since this is a war to make them my little vassal. Yeah, I don't care too much about your friends, Pate and Mogadishu. Because you... Oh, shoot, let's not no CB it again. We need that conquest. Fortunately, it would have given me a pop-up. There was no real threat there, but... Just had this feeling that mistakes would have been made. I really need my king to die, though. So... Lovely jubbly. I'll take Lindy, I'll take your capital, which only requires put the cannon down, but otherwise 3 men. And the rest of you, head north. The boats sail away, but I don't know where to. Well, they're going to keep me out of here. Because I just can't... Yes! He's dead. Welcome, Alfonso. I know he's Afonso. Is it a he? Yeah, I think it is. It's a king after all. Jake, will there be Stellaris for you, or is it not in your taste? Of course there'll be Stellaris. It's pretty good, but it's not out yet. Well, you know, if I wanted to brag, I could say, I can play it whenever I want. But boasting is unbecoming. Might as well just head all the way north, sweep down whatever we can along the way. Oh, right, yes, that's a thing. They have boats, so they can land wherever they want around here. We're just going to have to clear our way to the north. Thankfully our vassal is pretty good at taking these places out. A couple of you once more into the unknown. And you're trying to spread the Abadi faith. That's... that is the ultimate hipster religion for... There we go. For you Muslims. Looks like they took a beating through the natives, but Mutapa is on their way to help. You've boasted about it for months now, Jake. Well, I'm not even sorry. It's like a perk of working at Paradox. Okay, that's not so good. Hold on, was that a Henrique? There is a Henrique. Daniel, okay. We've got good old African Daniel. Not to be confused with Dan Ninel. There we go, that should do it. Nobody left to oppose us, except those people that are on the boat. In fact, I don't even really need to push this much more, do I? I want you as a vassal, and that is simply it. There's no fort there or anything. I should have everything I need, but we'll need to get the others out of this. I guess we don't have to. Jake, is Zanzibar a discovered province? It looks shrouded by fog of war. It is a discovered province. There we go. Only just. Rebels? Didn't I say I wouldn't be fighting these guys? I was confident I wouldn't have to. But they'll be rising up soon, so I should make peace pretty quickly. You there, for example, I want your money. Did I say I want your money? I meant I want all your money. I want your trade power as well, actually. You think you could just give it to me? Trade power no longer takes up a diplomatic slot. And Pate has a center of trade there. I'm going to be having that. I hope they don't mind. Meanwhile, I guess we'll get our troops back to deal with this little revolting issue. And I'm confident Rwanda can bring that province to its knees. Oh! Mombasa. I'm a little confused here. Ah, yes, you, the guy that I almost allied. He went to war with Pate. That's not so great, because I just said Pate can have my... I just said I want their trade power. But this is also good. This is not the way I wanted to take, but I guess they're gonna die anyway. So no need to worry, right? Okay, this could actually get interesting. There's an opportunity here. Except I have a truce with you, don't I? Because I broke that alliance. Damn. I was going to offer condottieri against you. But me taking and breaking that alliance has only hurt the situation. And those rebels really want to rise up, and I really don't want them to rise up. Let's do what we can to dissuade them. Okay, I got you. Mogadishu. I'll be having your trade power and your money. Yes, all of your money. There we go. So there we go, receiving trade power from Mogadishu, but it does not take up a diplomatic reputation slot. That's the beauty of it. And in the end, I could vassalize Pate, and then they'd be getting Mombasa involved, but I think Kilwa is the superior choice here. Kilwa are going to hate me, but they're just going to have to deal with that. I don't think they're going to be getting any support. Okay. Kind of happy for them to colonize land. Its growth is at minus 90 a year because they can't afford it. So maybe I should wrap this war up on the double. Which means I need this siege to... Okay, they did. They took the event and then decided, nah, I'm not going to be taking this. Fair in a way. This isn't so hot though. They're probably just going to revolt. Ah, I can deal with that. So there we go. Give me your trade power, give me your money, give me your war reps, just give me everything. They will accept. Of course they will. And that leaves Kilwa, who of course is going to become my vassal. I'm not going to make them give up any claims though, that would be okay. They really don't want to give that up. I guess we'll have to put their army in their place so they understand where they stand here. There we go, I just hope this doesn't ramp up everybody's liberty desire. No, it's just yours. I think I'll enforce religion on you. Although that could be kind of bad as well. Oh well, we'll see eye to eye eventually. Jake, take Pate land, give it to Kilwa. I think Kilwa have plenty of land that they could be working on. This one, for example, only Ajiran would help you, and there's nothing left of Ajiran. Maravi would not, only just, but they would not. I think that's a good enough reason to go and take Tanga. We'd like it, please. Wait, oh, of course, man, I should never have made that alliance. It's one of the best ideas here. I love loads of money, but I desperately need dip at the moment. Happy to get those available mercenaries, mind you. There we go. All is well for our country. Almost too well. I thought you could only enforce religion on heretics, Jake. No, you can do it on heathens. It just gives plus 100% liberty desire. Which means they would almost certainly be revolting against me, but that would go away in 100 years. I'd be able to get rid of it over time. I'm confident in that. Jake, increase relations with Kiowa. Already on it. So I got the trade power over here in Zanzibar. That's not going to be any good unless I actually make use of it. I could try collecting there and see what I make of it. Can I even see this node? Go figure. It's not discovered. I need to know about the provinces here. Could have learnt about it if I'd taken a province here. Could have. Now Maravi will get involved. I guess I've got a bigger fight on my hands when I go to deal with this. Okay, things are looking pretty good. Things are looking pretty damn good. It's just that I have to slow down for my monarch points here. Trouble is, I've played too well. The good old Tyo one-shot. I know I don't have admin to spare, but it always feels better just to get that up and out the way. It allows me to do my religious sacrifices, thankfully, which is one of the best things you can do as an animist. That extra prestige is just wonderful, and the stability cost -20 just helps you keep your nation together. So soon Kiowa will be below 100%. I'm still on the fence about changing their religion. Would they have any reasonable shot at converting these provinces? I guess if they had anything like good stability, they would start at it at the very least. Heavens, yes, mercantilism, gimme. I think I will. I want to spread that fetishism, and I'm not going to be very good doing it myself. Also, you're going to have to go down. Your friend Mombasa is going to get inside my friend. And we have all these cores to take back. Oh yes, indeed, Maravi. There's not going to be much left of you. You're going to be in pieces in the morning. Actually, there's a bit more to Mombasa than I remember. They seem to have grown a touch. And Kiel will only have the one claim here. Better strike them down before they get cocky. Given this some thought, because I think I will convert Kilwa. They're going to be very unhappy, but I don't think anybody will support their independence, because they don't have any friends and I don't have any enemies. It'll just naturally tick down over time. The other two vassals are only too happy to be under me, but if I let them get too much bigger without expanding myself, that could be thrown into jeopardy. For example, do I really want to give all this land to Mutapa? I'm going to end up being at the mercy of my vassals, which is not very good. I suppose yours is going down, but I think I should just get the cores back and the rest should be mine. But then again, I don't actually want to take any more land. I don't have the admin. I need to get myself... Then again, they are territorial cores, aren't they? They don't cost that much. I could annex Rwanda, but don't want to... Oh, hold on. They just went a bit unhappy with me. Why is that? They just scored quite a bit of development there. Maybe I should be integrating them. Let's have a look at them on the country list. They must have developed something, which is a shame for me. So, Rwanda, they got 100. Never mind Warsangali. Mutapa have 52. And what about Kilwa? 32 is all. Thinking maybe I should get these guys inside me then. There's not much more I can do. Other than... I can puff out my own chest a bit. But yeah, maybe I should eat up that country. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to annex them in this case. Shame I don't have the royal marriage, that would help a fair chunk. Well, time for placation. And time for you to become part of me. It's gonna take 13 years, that's a fair chunk. But at least it'll get done. And Kilwa as well, they're keen to get away from me. Alright, we'll get Rwanda. We shall move on accordingly. But I'm not too far away from reforming my government, which is lovely. Nobody really likes being tribal. At least we haven't had any of the horrible tribal events. There's no need to really pay my army either. I want to save up that money. Excellent. Because Rwanda doesn't have anywhere left to really grow. But Mutapa and Kilwa, they've got all the growing in the world to be done here. Focus on Diplo, Jake. I know. Yeah, I'm still gaining Diplo, so that's alright. And yes, I will be incorporating Rwanda. How did you know? Force limit? Yes, actually. Force limit allows me to puff out my chest a bit more. Could always go to war for the sake of going to war, but to what end? Poor Pate, gobbled up completely, and they were doing so well. They were probably going for the third way. I think we'd be alright if I just went and got those cores back for Kilwa and Mutapa. I think they'd be okay with that. But I still want Kilwa to be my religion. Alright, may as well just do it now. I hope they don't get support. Actually, if anybody would support them, it would be Maravi. But if they do, I just go to war with Maravi, that's okay. Mombasa still don't know about me, period, so that's okay. Keep our relations up with you. Warsangali still love us. But are you going to convert anything? You probably won't, because you are you have high tolerance due to being fetishist. That is probably what the case is. AIs with tolerant ideas, or otherwise good tolerance, don't tend to convert. Oh well, at the very least I flipped them to the right faith. Gotta spread that fetishism one way or another. Why are there no options to demand maps from your subjects? Because you could just vassalize or protectorate some tiny little undefended nation and then just get all the maps of Asia, which would be fairly unbalanced. So Maravi, you still tempt me. I wanted to declare war on you. It's hilarious just how much you hate me. But like I said, over the course of 100 years that will take away, and I'll become big and strong, especially compared to them. And I can always get rid of some of it by throwing away my prestige. Hell, I don't need this prestige anyway, why don't I just do some of it already? Kapow, kapow. Barely even a dent. I should save some of it for Rwanda when the reduction I got earlier just goes away. Mercantilism is always right. Oh well, little to do, so sit back, speed 5.